Marcus Perez, known as the Brazilian Joker, terrified his opponents before the fight. With flashy makeup and a defiant demeanor, he sought to psychologically overwhelm opponents, causing them to lose confidence and composure. But his mind game ended when a charged South African fighter, Dricus du Plessis, the current middleweight champion, appeared in the octagon. Perez, like many fighter provocateurs before him, tried to break opponents mentally. An example of this is Conor McGregor, whose methods of psychologically pressuring opponents became a real weapon.
I just don't give a fuck!
However, such tricks did not work with everyone. Once Conor faced a fighter like Khabib Nurmagomedov, who could not be brought out of his senses neither by provocations nor insults. A similar situation awaited Perez. The Brazilian took the center of the octagon with his typical defiant insolence, copying the manner of the Irishman McGregor. Marcus started the fight actively and aggressively, using combinations of punches on the floor, alternating hits on the body and in the head. At the beginning of the fight, it seemed that Perez's technique and speed would be the deciding factor. His accurate punches found the target and looked impressive. However, Dricus du Plessis is not one to lose his composure easily. This African has repeatedly shown his ability to turn the tide of a fight with his unconventional and slightly clumsy but extremely dangerous striking technique. For example, in previous fights, Dricus has repeatedly knocked out opponents from the most awkward and unexpected positions, demonstrating incredible physical strength and the ability to land crushing blows even when under pressure. In this fight, Dricus showed a resilience and composure that allowed him to quickly adapt to Perez's speed and tactics. By the middle of the first round, the African began to land heavy punches more often, gradually taking away the Brazilian's confidence. After a few minutes, Perez realized that psychological tricks and ostentatious bravado don't work against an opponent who only gets hotter under pressure. By the end of the round, du Plessis' advantage was evident. He began to press Perez to the net with powerful and unconventional punches, forcing the Brazilian to retreat and make mistakes. In the decisive exchange, Marcus made a fatal mistake. He got too close and was hit by Dricus' brutal right shot. The Brazilian found himself on the floor in a deep knockdown, and du Plessis immediately rushed to finish his opponent. The referee immediately intervened and stopped the fight.